to my channel, Books and Beauty. If you're new here, my name is Tori. So I actually wanted to just do, that is like giving straight up glare, but I can't see now. Okay. Jesus, that's irritating. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my current contract. I know it's been a while since I posted, but if you watch my last pharmacy video, I think I was letting you guys know, that I was in Denver and what was going on with my contract at that time. Right now, we're at the beginning of June, and when I came here at the end of September, and then I renewed my contract again. I renewed my contract, which started in January. And then I renewed it again, which started in April. So right now I'm basically like on my third contract, if you want to say it, put it that way. So technically this contract was supposed to end July 8th, but I actually just extended again to my 1-year mark in September. I'm hoping that around that time I'll be able to go to full-time at that hospital, because I was having some health issues, uterus issues that was affecting my attendance. So speaking with my manager, she's like, if everything goes well up until when this contract ends, then we can discuss that at that time. But you guys, I've said this a million times before that, I never hesitate to leave a place when I am unhappy, or like if I just hate it there, if it sucks. Like, I never hesitate to leave a place. I don't want to leave this place. Like, I don't know, being in the IV room all the time, like I say it all the time. Like, I tell them, like, the IV room is my happy place. Deadass, that is my happy place. And I've said that before because it's like, being in the IV room, like, I'm one of those people that feels like there's a million tabs open in my brain. But when I'm in the IV room, like, you have to focus so much that, like, everything else just gets thrown out. Everything else just goes away. And I'm just focusing on what's going on. And it's perfect when there's good music going on in the IV room too. And then I do have like some favorite people that I love to work with. I actually like enjoy the pharmacists and the other techs, and everybody's so helpful and nice. And my manager, literally hands down, probably the best manager ever. Don't tell her that. No, like, seriously, she's amazing, understanding, helpful. And like, not just regarding like my professional life, but like my personal life too. Like, she always wants to make sure that I'm doing good, and I appreciate her so much for that. And that's one of the reasons why I want to stay. Like, no, it's not the perfect place. There's still, a lot of chaos, a lot of issues. Every day is not the best. Every week is not the best, but I like it there. I really, really freaking like it there. I like it here in Denver. Like, swear to God, I feel at home here. Now, if you're looking at the background, if you watch my previous videos, you're probably like, oh, that doesn't look like the same place you were at before. It's not. So an update on my housing. When I first got here in September, I was renting a room in a condo from a woman that I found on Furnished Finders. And it was $1,200 a month. So I had a bedroom, I had my own full bathroom, there was washer, dryer, kitchen, all of that good stuff. And that was a really awesome spot. Like I said, it was less than 15 minutes from the hospital. She was super duper nice. Y'all remember how I talked about what happened in New Jersey? It was nothing like that. And I said, when I came out here, I said, if I'm renting a room in someone else's place, I only want to share that space with the owner, because in New Jersey, the whole house was rented out to like 4 other people, and the owner was in like Pennsylvania. Never again. Never again. Okay. Yeah, no, and it was great because sometimes with like our schedules, you know, we didn't see each other all the time. There was not like we were in each other's spaces all the time or anything like that, but like we were always considerate of each other's time, space, privacy, things like that. Like it was really awesome. But she had her boyfriend move in with her this month, so I'm in an extended stay. You guys know how I feel about those if you watch my video regarding Florida, but that's not the same place that I'm staying. I did not want to take that chance. And then also, I don't think they had one, and I think that's Wood Spring Suites. I don't think they had one close enough to where I want it to be. The place that I'm at now is still like 15 minutes from the hospital, so it's perfect. It's close to the little brew pub that I'm always going to. Let me tell y'all something. I go to that place so much. When I go in there and sit at the bar, the lady looks over at me and she's like, shot of Crown Royal. That's how much I be in there. No, but like, I love it. I have a list of restaurants I still need to try, but like, I already have favorite places to eat. I've already found a tattoo artist that I've gone to 3 times already. I got piercings from the same place. Like, I'm making myself very at home and very comfortable here. Yeah, no, this is the place where I'm at now. I've been here a week. I don't really have any complaints about this place yet. But it was so funny because when I was checking in, the lady was just going through, you know, like the general list of rules, and she's like, oh, no pets. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, you know, that's great, that's perfect, because 1, I don't have any, and then 2, people's dogs be, you know, they be out here wilding, they be out here barking, they be out here loud, and a hotel is really not the best place for them. An extended stay is really not the best place for them. And it was so funny because I swear to you that the next day I was woken up at 7 a.m. to some loud ass barking, and I sat up and I was like, am I hallucinating? I could have swore that woman said that pets were not allowed. And so then the first thing that popped into my head was, well, maybe that's a person, like an on-site attendant, and that's their dog. And then I was just like, no, that would be a little unfair for them to have their dog when pets aren't allowed. And then I was like, it can't be a service animal because service animals are trained to, you know, not just be barking all willy-nilly. So I'm just like, I'm confused. And so it just so happens that this person was, I believe, 2 doors down from me. And I want to say it was Wednesday morning. It was Wednesday afternoon. It had just hit noon. It was 12:15. I remember because I looked at the time. They were knocking on her door like, ma'am, you're supposed to be checking out. And she's like, what? No, they told me that I had until tomorrow. And you just hear her dog barking. And I was so confused. When I went to the front desk Thursday to pay for another week, and the lady, she's like, oh, how's everything been? And I was like, oh, it's been fine. She's like, it's been quiet. And I was like, well, and she was like, you didn't hear that dog? I was like, oh yeah, no, I heard the dog. And I was very confused. She was like, yeah, that lady snuck the dog in here. And we told her that she has to leave. But she's saying that she's not leaving, or that we gave her until tomorrow or whatever. And I'm very upset that I had to go to work because I would have loved to have stayed to see that outcome. Because from what I heard, that lady was trying to get froggy, and baby, shenanigans. That's the only, I don't want to say it's a good thing. It's just being in places like this, you get so much free entertainment that it's ridiculous. Just shenanigans. Because like, I feel like it was Sunday also. dude outside just on the phone arguing with someone, and I'm just like, you're standing next to your car. Get in your car and argue. Get in your car and argue. We don't want to hear all of that. He wasn't even talking about anything good anyways. I was just like, I don't want to hear all that. And then I don't want to say it was housekeeping, not housekeeping, but a lady, she was coming through and doing safety checks on like some of the stuff in the room. So she was in here for like maybe 45 seconds, but right when she was leaving, the fire alarm went off and she didn't say anything. So I was thinking to myself that it was a fire drill. So like when she left, I just closed the door, took my pants back off, got back in the bed. And then I heard someone walking down the hall. I guess they were asking something and they were like, well, I don't know, but you know, we should just evacuate just to be safe. And I was like, huh? Looking outside the window, there's a fire truck out there, and then I'm looking out the peephole and I see a fireman walking down the hallway, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, don't you just love extended stays? It's just, the housing is really freaking annoying. Like, me and my boyfriend, we want to move out here, but it's so fucking expensive. So I don't know how that's gonna play out because we both want to be out here. But unless we can find something affordable, I don't know how that's gonna go. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with it right now. So like I said, my contract is extended out to my 1-year mark in September. And then if I do end up going full-time there, I'll let you guys know how that process goes. But yeah, and then I do see a lot of you guys still commenting on the other posts. I do try to respond to you guys' questions under there still. So if you guys still do have any other questions, you can drop them down below. I have no problem answering those. But always happy to help my fellow technicians. Until then, I guess I will see you guys later. Bye.